Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, one and all, thank you for being here. Tis I, your boy, Al Johnson, here once again with the Al Johnson Show. And today, in my second planned video that I was going to do, my previous one was about Nicki Minaj. If you guys have not seen that one, I implore you guys to watch that because it was honestly it was intentionally a low energy video because of what I think is wrong with Nicki Minaj currently. But we're not here to talk about the former Queen Barbie or the former Queen of Hip Hop. We're not here to talk about her. We're here to talk about something of much more importance. It's starting to look like it's going to be a tradition of mine on my channel where I'm going to predict the nominees for that year or this year's Oscars, and then sometime later react to my predictions to see if I got them correctly or not. Again, it's looking like that'll be the tradition, but looks like that's what it's going to be. So yeah, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be reading you the more important Oscar 2026 nominations and predicting who's going to win, where I'm going to say who I want to win, who I think will win, and who is the wild card to win. And then sometime later, maybe a week or two or whatnot, I will react to this video and then see if I got these predictions right or not. I did this last year and it was quite nice. So you know what? Why not have another crack at it again? So folks, enough jibber jabber. Let's get right into it. Let's look at the nominations for this year's Academy Awards, once again hosted by Conan O'Brien. And again, like last year, I'm only focusing on the important ones. So best short film, best best animated short, best foreign language, hair and makeup, like those awards. Not to say they're not important, it's just that they're not like what speak to me in terms of like, oh, this is that one Oscar people are dying to get. But if I have enough time, I'll get my quick predictions on that. But I'm going over the more juicier ones. Starting with Best Actor. Here we have nominees are Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moore for The Secret Agent. Getting it out the way, I think Timothée Chalamet is winning this. Like I've been hearing that a lot online. Like, oh, Timothée Chalamet, like give him the Oscar. He's gonna win the Oscar or whatnot. That's fine. As far as who I want to win, obviously I want Michael B. Jordan to win for obvious reasons. Now, as far as the wild card for this one, I never thought I would say his name as a wild card, but Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. 10 years ago, he shocked the world by finally winning an Oscar for, I believe, The Revenant. So it would be a big shocker if he wins this year. Again, I want Michael B. Jordan. I expect Timothée Chalamet. I think Leonardo might win. So that's Best Actor in a leading role. Then we have Best Supporting Actor. Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. Jacob Elordi, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Delroy Lindo, Sinners, and Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. I think, excuse me, I think the likeliest winner will probably be Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. Again, I hope Delroy Lindo wins it. It would be not only do I want him to win, he's one of my two wild cards to win this because nobody's expecting him to win. It's still a surprise that he's nominated for playing Delta Slim. And honestly, I didn't think of his performance like, oh, that's Oscar worthy. I just thought, oh, that's a great performance. Hey, but it's Oscar nominated, so that's fine with me. That's one of my 2 wild cards. My second wild card is Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Right now, his movie with Margot Robbie, Wuthering Heights, is out now and it did well opening weekend. And he's kind of turned it around in the public's eyes of how great an actor he is, because for a long while he was just known as the pretty boy toxic douchebag from Euphoria. But because of this and the Priscilla Presley biopic where he was Elvis Presley, people are like, oh, okay, Jacob Elordi, I see it. I see your game, man. I see you, dude. So he's another wild card. Him and Delroy are wild cards, but I'm hoping for Delroy Lindo to win. But don't be surprised if he or Jacob Elordi wins. But I see this going to Stellan Skarsgård. And what's crazy about this is everyone was saying, Stellan Skarsgård, he might win. I mean, Sean Penn, he might win it. But it's looking like it's not true. Now we have Best Actress in the leading role. Jessie Buckley, Hamnet, Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. Renee Rainsford, how do you say her name? She's Swedish. Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. I was surprised that Jennifer Lawrence wasn't nominated for Die My Love. I thought for sure she was going to be nominated, but again, I'm seeing Jessie Buckley winning this. She's won a bunch of leading actress awards at other places, so I think she's going to win this. Who I want to win? Probably Emma Stone. And I know there are those who didn't really like Begonia, but don't count out Emma Stone. You may not have liked Begonia and or Poor Things, but you can't deny the acting she did in those movies. So I'm hoping for her, even though she already has 2 Oscars. She don't need another one at this moment, but I can see that happening. The wild card for me is the girl from Sentimental Value and or Rose Byrne. And also Kate Hudson. Those are my other wild cards I could see. But overall, I'm saying Jessie Buckley, in my opinion. Next, Best Supporting Actress. Elle Fanning and Inga Ipsdotter Lilias. Again, Swedish name. Both of these women are for Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan for Weapons as Aunt Gladys. Wunmi Mosaku, Sinners, and Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another. Honestly, everyone's saying Amy Madigan might win for Weapons, which I could see that happening. But as far as, again, who I want to win, again, I see Wunmi Mosaku or Tiana Taylor winning. And speaking of Tiana Taylor, she's a definite wild card because she won the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress and nobody expected her to win that. Even she didn't think she was going to win that. So she is a wild card for me, along with Wunmi Mosaku, who's another wild card. But again, I could see Amy Madigan win. Now, if either of the Sentimental Value girls win, it's fine. But again, I see Amy Madigan winning this. Best Animated Movie. Arco, Pixar's Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or The Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. If it's not K-pop Demon Hunters, I don't know what to tell you. I could see K-pop Demon Hunters winning this, but don't be surprised if Zootopia 2 is the wild card winning this because it made over $1 billion. So again, I can see K-pop Demon Hunters winning it because it's the talk of the industry, but don't be surprised if Zootopia 2 wins it. Then, Best Cinematography. Dan Lautzen for Frankenstein, Darius Khondji for Marty Supreme, Michael Bauman for One Battle After Another, Artem Durald Arcapar, Sinners, and Adolfo Veloso for Netflix's Train Dreams. Honestly, Sinners. I hope Sinners win, and it's looking like Sinners is going to win. But I do see Marty Supreme and Frankenstein being the wild cards. But I'm hopeful for Sinners, and that's that. Um, Best Director: Chloe Sal Hamnet, Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier, Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Obviously, Ryan Coogler, all day, every day. But I could see Paul Thomas Anderson winning it. I could see him winning it. I think he might likely win it, but I want Coogler to win. As far as wild card, Chloe Zhao and Josh Safdie, they could take that one. Don't be surprised if either those two or the Sentimental Value director wins it. Don't be surprised if either of them win it over the expected winners. But that's just me. But again, hopeful for Ryan Coogler, but I could see Paul Thomas Anderson winning it. Next up, again, I'm only going over the important ones, so it's not looking like I'll have time for the other nominations. I'm only going over the important ones. Next up, original score: Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Sinners. Sinners. It has to be Sinners. Now, Hamnet and Frankenstein, those are wild cards. But again, Sinners. Ludwig Göransson, the music in that movie that is like the biggest character of Sinners, other than the Smokestack Twins, other than Sammy, other than Remick the Vampire. But Ludwig Göransson, apologies to my dog, I see him winning this. He has to win this. Best original song, Dear Me by Diane Warren, Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You, Sinners, Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi, and Train Dreams from Train Dreams. Obviously, now, I Lied to You and Golden are the only two songs that will be nominated. That would be, again, sorry. I Lied to You and Golden, those were the only two songs that would be nominated on the Oscar stage for the original song category. So look for either of them to win it. Again, Sinners, but I wouldn't be surprised if K-Pop Demon Hunter wins that one. I'm just saying. And is this the last one? Yeah, it's the last one I'll cover. Best movie: Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. This is one I'm like, Of course I want Sinners to win, but then it would kind of be cool if Frankenstein wins it for that. But I could see Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, or Sentimental Value as the wild cards. But again, I mean, if Marty Supreme wins that one, again, I wouldn't be surprised at that, but I'm hopeful for either Sinners or Frankenstein. That's my pick for Best Picture. And you know what? I might have time for maybe one more. And this is the one I think is telling. Best Visual Effects: Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth, The Lost Bus, Sinners. Avatar 3. I mean, it's an easy prediction, but I could see F1 or Sinners get a W. But right now, I'm going to go Avatar 3 because it's Avatar. You may not like those movies, but the visuals are something else. Especially the third one. But yeah, Avatar 3 for Best Visual Effects. And folks, again, I'm only covering the ones that are of more importance, but that's my predicting of this year's Academy Award nominations. Let me know down below, what predictions do you guys have? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you want to win? Who do you guys think is the wild card for these Oscar nominations? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell whenever new videos are released. Thank you all for watching. I've been Al Johnson, and you're not. Deuces.